Zara Phillips is the eldest granddaughter of Queen Elizabeth II. The only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II, Princess Anne had 2 children with her first husband, Captain Mark Phillips, Peter and Zara. Zara also became the only daughter of Princess Anne, just like the princess herself once was in the royal family. But Princess Anne herself withdrew all the titles and royal privileges, refusing when Mother Elizabeth transferred the titles to them. Princess Anne believes that her life was too stressful and difficult and therefore did not want the same fate for her children. As it turned out, without the royal titles, life can really seem much happier, for example, like Zara Phillips. Her full name is Zara Ann Elizabeth Tyndall, born May 15, 1981 in Paddington, London. Zara is the second child and only daughter of Princess Anne and Captain Mark Phillips. At the time of her birth, the Queen's eldest granddaughter was in 6th place in the line of succession to the throne. Now, the girl is in 17th place, although this hardly bothers her. The granddaughter of the Queen of Great Britain graduated from a privileged private school in Gordonston, which is located in Scotland. The daughter of the princess took an active part in the life of the school. She represented her educational institution in hockey, athletics and gymnastics competitions. A little later, genes played a major role in Zara's life. She, like her mother, Princess Anne, and father Mark Phillips, loves horses. Which is why the girl decided to enter and graduate from the University of Exeter with a degree in equine physiotherapy. Zara, together with her horse Toy Town, won the gold medal in the individual and team championships at the 2005 European Eventing Championships in Blenheim. In addition, the Queen's granddaughter also took 2nd place in equestrian competitions at the 2012 Summer Olympics in London. Zara Phillips, eldest granddaughter of Queen Elizabeth II. Zara's merits do not end there. In 2006, the girl was recognized by the BBC as Sports Personality of the Year. And in 2007, Phillips was awarded the Order of the British Empire for her success in equestrian sports. Zara is the first and only member of the royal family to be featured in commercials. In 2007, the Queen's granddaughter starred in a Land Rover commercial. Cupid in the life of Zara was her cousin, Prince Harry. It was Harry who introduced his sister to her future husband, Gloucester Club and England national rugby player Mike Tyndall. The youth meeting took place at the 2003 Rugby World Cup in Australia. The lovers met for a long time. The engagement of Zara and Mike was announced by Buckingham Palace only in 2010. The wedding of Zara Phillips and Mike Tyndall took place on 30 July 2011 at Canongate Church in Edinburgh. Zara decided not to change her last name, as in the field of equestrian sports she is known precisely by her name. On January 17, 2014, Zara and Mike had a daughter, Mia Grace Tyndall. The girl became the 18th in the order of succession to the throne. 2 years later, it became known about the second pregnancy of Zara, but, unfortunately, a few days before Christmas, she ended in a miscarriage. A year later, Zara became pregnant again and lost the child again. On June 18, 2018, Zara safely gave birth to her second daughter, who was named Lena Elizabeth Tyndall. The girl is 19th in the line of succession to the British throne. On March 18, 2019, Prince Harry became Lena's godfather. At the christening, the prince appeared with his deeply pregnant wife Meghan Markle. The daughter of Princess Anne, 39-year-old Zara gave birth to a 3rd child, and the 10th great-grandchild of the Queen of England. Zara's husband, former England rugby captain Mike Tyndall, beaming with joy, told the details of the birth of his son. Moreover, he did this in his podcast. once again confirming the reputation of the Tyndalls as the most democratic and unconventional members of the royal family. He said that the baby decided to be born so quickly that they managed to get to the doctors. He further added that the baby was named Lucas. The middle name was given to him in honor of his grandfather Prince Philip. Such a beautiful and sonorous name is the merit of Uncle King Charles III. Hearing from his sister how quickly and safely the baby was born, Princess Anna's older brother named his niece with a sonorous Greek name, which, in his opinion, best reflects her birth. According to members of the royal family, the birth of the baby was a ray of light in their lives, so they decided to give her a name, translated from Greek meaning the word bright. Zara is very much loved by her parents, her older brother, and her grandmother. The Queen has always adored Zara, says a source from the palace, and is very proud of her success. They also have a common passion, horses. And the older brother, Peter, speaks very warmly about his younger sister and is proud of her. I'm very proud of Zara as a rider. It's amazing how much she's accomplished at her age. She was never intimidated, or so it seemed to me, by big championships or events. In a stressful situation, people relied on her. When Mia was born, it was difficult to readjust. For me, Zara has always been a little sister, and then suddenly I realized that she has grown up. This annoying little sister is now a respected equestrian and an amazing mother. If my daughters can come close to what Zara has achieved, I will be happy. It's so sweet when your family speaks of you with such love. Zara Tyndall is the eldest of all the Queen and Prince Philip's grandchildren. It is known that she is especially close with her mother's older brother, the 73-year-old now king. It may seem that there is nothing in common between these two members of the royal family, but this is not so. Body language expert Judy James undertook to analyze the relationship between her niece and uncle, which remains unchanged even after years. King Charles III is known as a serious and at the same time timid person who is interested in art and environmental issues. Zara is a professional athlete, a true daughter of her mother, confident, calm and not prone to formalism. Speaking to Express.co.uk, Judy said, "If you could put all the members of the royal family on the scale of tactility in a public environment, you would see Charles at one end. He doesn't always come across as polite and can come across as stuffy at times. Guy. Zara will stand firmly on the other end as the most spontaneous and nice-looking adult of the dynasty." Oddly enough, this difference in character brings to the surface the cheerful features of Charles. Put them together and you will surely see how Zara, with her playful and affectionate demeanor, will calm down in the company of her uncle, said James. She always seems to be determined to drop any formality and provoke an embrace that looks dominant and, by all appearances, not only surprises, but also delights the prince. According to Judy, it is not uncommon for Mrs. Tyndall to hug Charles with a dominant and responsive arm. The prince responds by wrapping his arms around his niece's waist. It is known that after the birth of the eldest son, the heir to the throne dreamed of a daughter. But they had a second boy with Princess Diana.